Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2016 League of Legends KeSPA Cup Grand Finals. ROX not taking the trades he wants here. Smeb really dictating this lane.
Yeah, and that might go for a solo kill.
There's Subjugate to really turn that around. There's a decently large minion wave here, and ROX might just have what he needs. The turnaround from ROX to find a 1v1 for first blood on Kongdoo Monster. On the other side, Cry doesn't, so Peanut gets to take that camp. Top lane, though, we're coming in with another 1v1. ROX might even be looking for more. Will maybe get shut down there. He's got so much health coming back his way. He's looking to find the kill on a Peanut, who will just barely take him out.
Into the Tigers.
Yeah, both AD carries with ultimates of their own, a perfect repel, but nowhere to go except right back down. A nice glacial fissure to keep ROX in the tri-brush, and here's the curtain call to maybe usher them back out. We've got shots being fired on to Peanut, but not enough damage being taken, and with Edge missing those chains of corruption, this might be the turnaround that Peanut and the rest of the Tigers are looking for. Prey, though, has got a team coming back his way, and Kongdoo are forced to flash defensively to just desperately try to survive. It's Peanut getting one. Peanut gets a second. He might be looking for more, but he's out of mana, and the ROX Tigers disengage after finding 2 kills for their jungler. Game where they will scale like monsters. There's an arrow. We'll hit in onto Cougar, who just gets stopped at the last second in a 1v3. We'll see who they funnel this kill for. It's Peanut to take his 4th. Very close to being taken out, but Gorilla and Prey will be in a great spot to try to prevent that from happening. Cougar's going to face check right into them immediately. There's the channel teleport to start things off. Here comes Peanut down with a miss on the arrow, though. It's only going to be 1 kill, and this one goes to Smeb.
This one goes to Smeb indeed. ROX trying to get that tower, and it's going to be a little bit of a race.
Oh, who's going to get the first turret takedown? It's the Tigers.
And that's a very big pickup because ROX getting first blood tower gold on that trundle would have been disastrous.
And it looks like they're going to actually bring this even further up. Punch is here, though.
Big AoE shield there. The Defiance to try to stop it. The flash, it's a headbutt into the wall immediately. I mean, Smeb was the one to go for that all-in dive attempt, but now with a pick on ROX in action, we'll see how good he is at surviving and living up to his name. There's a spear to land as Peanut gets the shield to go on in. Turret's still alive here, and we will see Subjugate used to steal those defenses, get that health back from Smeb. ROX is just a monster, almost unkillable, gets knocked up there, and finally goes down after a tried-and-true dive, committal up to the top lane by the Tigers. In the meantime, they'll lose their outer mid lane turret. Was that worth it in the end?
At this point, with the mid lane turret still being up, but
Edge, nice unbreakable to try to keep him alive, but channeling right in the middle of everything. He will go down. It's Peanut to find the jump in for the kill.
The ROX, the rest of their team just don't actually have any ammunition.
Okay, well, Punch is being beset there by Smeb with Peanut to come up and an Ash Arrow that will land onto Punch. Unbreakable to try to protect him once again, but Cougar just can't make it. It's going to be the strong getting stronger as Peanut finds 1 kill. Can he grab a second one? And he will! A 9-0 Nidalee in the jungle for the ROX Tigers. No second tier items, or a second big items really being completed on either of them, and he's content to let these towers fall. Arrow lands onto Cougar, no unbreakable just yet. He'll get burst down immediately with Cry going forward for the kill.
Right now, without Cougar, this is pretty problematic.
Here we
don't have that unbreakable.
And here they go. Smeb going to get in on to Saul, who will knock him up there at the end. Cry with a big flash forward, and Hemoplague's going to take Saul out. A nice face of the mountain shield to keep the Kongdoo AD carry alive, but is it going to be enough to turn this one back around? Now, another big monster Defiance, the shield to keep all of ROX healthy. Enough pressure in on to Kongdoo to take the first inhibitor of the game at 25 minutes.
Peanut with the taunt on that Nidalee.
Here goes Smeb with a big 2-man knockup in the back line, and the ROX Tigers pile on through, ready to pounce on every surviving member, but ROX is up in the front lines, dishing out a lot of damage, backed up in the back by Edge, who's content to poke things out. The inhibitor will still fall. If Kongdoo find any kills to turn this back around in their favor, looks like the answer is no.
Looks like they'll actually look for the end game push right here. Baron up though in 30 seconds, so this isn't completely necessary.
Trying to get caught out just a little bit, but Punch is just so weak in the backline. Smeb gets exhausted after going in, so he will be pushed backwards, but Cry diving the backline once again there. It's Soul to take the entire brunt of the damage. He's going to die from that Hemoplague, and it's going to be a double for Cry. He's in the backline finding just everything he could possibly want, while ROX and the rest of Kongdoo will survive. It's not going to last much longer. The ROX Tigers crush through this base with an immortal super minion enabled by Smeb's teleport. He will knock everyone back to the fountain they're standing in front of. The Nexus turrets will fall. The ROX Tigers will find revenge for game number 1 to even up the series at 1-1 with a 16-3 victory over the Kongdoo Monsters.